On Thursday, the 8th of December 2022, one of the daughters of late political icon and Nigeria's symbol of democracy, Chief Moshood Kashimawo Abiola, got married traditionally at a glamorous wedding held at the Harbour Point, Victoria Island, Lagos. Saudat Damilola Abiola is the last child of Chief MKO Abiola and Chief Mrs. Adebisi Abiola, née Oshin. Saudat Damilola Abiola has a Bachelor of Science degree in Computer Science from the University of Hertfordshire, UK. She's a freelance virtual assistant, content writer, and social media manager. Her heartthrob, Yusuf Odutola Tikare, is the son of late Mr. Adebola Waheed from Shagamu and Mrs. Wakilat Tikare from Ijebu-Ode, Ogun State. He's a graduate of the University of Lagos and runs a printing and logistics company, Alot Logistics. The wedding between Damilola Abiola and Yusuf Odutola Tikare began with a Nikai ceremony coordinated by clerics of the Lagos Central Mosque. Dignitaries present at the Nikai ceremony were Alhaja Shinotu Ojikutu, former Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Olori Ladun Shijuade, and other important personalities. In the sermon delivered by Imam S.A. Gafar from the Nigeria Interreligious Council, Lagos State Chapter, he explains to the couple their duties and responsibilities that would guarantee them a successful marital life.
Allah says, the reason why I have created for you your own partner is for you to enjoy tranquility from her, to enjoy peace from her. In other words, if you have to be the subject of peace and tranquility, it means he's talking to you at the same time. If Allah says your husband will enjoy peace from you, that means you must be what? You must be peaceful. Everything around you must be peaceful. Your husband should be happy to be coming back home after the day work. It should be the son that will say, oh, it's 4 o'clock, I have to be at home. My better half is waiting for me. Because the house is what? It's peaceful. So my sister, look at the language of Allah. That word is taken from sakana in Arabic word. You know, in English there's something called morphology. You know, if you have to understand the meaning of the vocabulary, you go for the parent morpheme, suffix, prefix. By the time you dismantle them, from the parent morpheme you get the meaning of the word. So Allah says the tesikunu, sakana. It comes from sakana. It's called, in other words, it's called sekina.
This was followed by a section called The Essentials of Marriage, which involved asking for the mutual consent of the couple to be joined together, consent of their parents and witnesses. After that, the bride's family accepted the dowry brought by the groom's family as the couple was joined in the Islamic way as husband and wife. They exchanged wedding rings afterwards.
Use your own time for what is open. When you do, Allahu Akbar Kabir. That's the beginning of your responsibilities. Yes, thank you very much. Now,
the traditional marriage commenced immediately and was attended by an array of important personalities like former Governor of Ogun State, Aremo Olusegun Oshoba, and wife, Mrs. Damilola Oshoba, wife of the Vice President of Nigeria, Mrs. Dolapo Oshibajo, former First Lady of Lagos State, Dame Emmanuela Fashola, Lagos State Head of Service, Mr. Hakeem Muri-Okunla, former Chief of Naval Staff, Admiral Jibrila Ayinla, retired, and wife, Chief Mrs. Jamila Ayinla, Chairman Eleganza Group, Chief Razak Okoya, and wife, Chief Mrs. Folashade Okoya, the founder and chairman, Gibraltar Construction Nigeria Limited, Saulu Okewo, and wife, Lady Adejoke Okewo. Also in attendance were former Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Mrs. Adejoke Orelukpe Adefurure, Chief Mrs. Nikki Akonde, CON, the Chairman and CEO of Biscon Communications, Prince Bisi Olatilo, and wife, Princess Folashade Olatilo, the publisher of Ovation Magazine, Basharun Dele Momodu, and wife, Mobolaji Momodu, Chief Benga Obasa, among many others. White-capped chiefs of Lagos represented the Oba of Lagos, Oba Rilu and Akiolu, the Onikate of Ikate Surulere, Oba Latif Adams, the Elegushi of Ikate Elegushi Kingdom, Oba Saida Demola Elegushi and wife, Olori Sekinat Elegushi, the Oniru of Iru, Oba Oniru, Oba Gbolahon Lawal, among many others. The traditional rites were coordinated by the mistresses of ceremony, which began with the entry of the bride's family and later the groom's family. The proposal letter, which was presented by the groom's family to the bride's family, was read by Tinuade Oshin. Next was the entry of the groom, Yusuf Odutola Tikare, who was heralded by his friends as he made his way to pay homage to the bride's family. He was prayed for by some of the high-profile guests in attendance. The bride, Saudat Damilola Abiola, thereafter stepped into the venue looking gorgeously dressed in her traditional attire as she danced graciously with cheers from her friends in Ashoebi. Greet her family and in-laws before joining the groom. The bride was asked to pick her most treasured item from the gift items brought by the groom's family. She picked the Holy Quran, which had a ring in it. The cake cutting exercise followed next, after which the couple was formally joined together in the close presence of their families. The reception party began immediately as more guests trooped into the beautifully decorated hall. It was dance and merriment all the way as the DJ dished out good music all night long.
Odutola to possibility that be my mom. What's our melody? Let me give it to me. I'm going crazy. Oh, let me be your mother. I want to be your mother. That be my mom. Odutola, let me give it to me. That be my mom. I'm going crazy. Yeah, let me be your mother. I am Odutola. I want to be your mother.
Biscon Communications wishes the couple a blissful married life.